What if I told you that you, a Taurus, carry within you a collection of celestial gifts so powerful that most people can't even comprehend them? What if I revealed to you that these gifts are not a coincidence, but rather divine tools carefully placed in your soul even before you were born? Look, I need you to pay close attention to this video, because what I'm about to reveal can completely change how you see yourself and your purpose in this world. Have you ever noticed that you have abilities that other people simply don't possess? Have you noticed that you can do things that seem impossible to others? Well, that's not luck, my dear. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, chose you, born under the sign of Taurus, to carry 11 hidden gifts that go far beyond what your eyes can see. And look, many Tauruses spend their entire lives without discovering these special abilities that reside within them. They live comparing themselves to other people, thinking they are ordinary, that they have nothing special. But the real truth is that you have been uniquely blessed. In this video, I'm going to show you each of these 11 hidden gifts that only you, a Taurus, possess. I'm going to reveal what the universe planted in your essence and how you can use these sacred tools to transform not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. And I'll tell you more. When you finish watching this video, you will understand why so many things happen the way they did on your journey. You will understand that nothing was by chance. Dom 1. The ability to transform the invisible into real. Do you know that dream that lives in your head? That idea that seems too distant to become reality? Well, that's exactly where your first hidden gift lies, my dear Taurus. You possess an ability that very few people on the planet have. The capacity to take what exists only in the world of ideas and bring it into physical reality. That's no small feat. While most people dream and only dream, you dream and build. You take that vision, that desire, that will that pulsates in your heart, and step by step, brick by brick, transform it all into something concrete, into something that can be touched, seen, felt. It's as if you had a magic wand in your hands that only works through your determination, your persistence, your unwavering faith. The universe gave you this gift because it knew you would have the necessary patience to wait for the right time. It knew you wouldn't give up halfway through when things got difficult. It knew you would understand that building something lasting requires time, dedication, and true love for the process. And look, this gift isn't limited to material things. You can transform imagined relationships into real and deep connections. You can transform projects that seemed impossible into concrete achievements. You can transform other people's lives simply because you believe it's possible. And this rock-solid belief ends up infecting everyone around you. How many times have you seen people give up on their dreams because they couldn't wait? How many times have you witnessed people abandoning projects halfway through because the road got difficult? Not you, my dear. You continue, you persist, you build. And do you know why? Because the universe planted this seed of concrete manifestation in you. You're not just a dreamer, you're an achiever. You don't just visualize the future, you create it with your own hands. And this gift, look, this gift is sacred. It's divine. It's what separates those who eternally wish from those who truly conquer. Earth, your ruling element, taught you that everything that grows needs deep roots, a solid base, a strong foundation. And that's exactly what you do with your dreams. You give them roots, you plant them in the fertile soil of your determination, you water them with your daily dedication, and you wait with infinite patience until they bloom. And they always bloom, my love, always. It may take longer than for other people, it may require more work, more sweat, more tears. But when your dream finally materializes, it's here to stay. Comes with structure, comes with durability, comes to transcend generations. So celebrate this first gift, because it's proof that you didn't come to this world just to pass through. You came to leave your mark. You came to build a legacy. Dom 2. The hidden sensitivity that heals without words. Now I'm going to reveal a gift that many people don't realize you possess, because it's hidden behind your strong appearance, your firm posture, your solid structure. But it's there, my dear Taurus, pulsing deep within your heart like a fountain of pure, crystalline water. You possess a profound sensitivity, an ability to feel the emotions of others so intensely that it's sometimes painful. And the most incredible thing is that you can heal people simply with your presence, without needing to say a single word. It's true. Have you noticed how people feel better when they're near you? How they seek your company in the most difficult moments? How they calm down just by being by your side? This is no coincidence. This is your second hidden gift in action. The universe has given you a stabilizing energy, a vibrational frequency that calms emotional storms, that brings peace to troubled hearts, that offers security to lost souls. You are like an anchor in the middle of life's turbulent sea. While everyone else is being tossed to and fro by the waves of circumstance, you remain firm, centered, grounded. And this firmness of yours is not coldness, it's not insensitivity, it's not indifference. On the contrary, this firmness of yours is born from such great sensitivity, from such a deep understanding of human suffering, that you have learned to become strong in order to support others. You feel everything, my love, absolutely everything. You feel the pain of the friend who is smiling but crying inside. You feel the anguish of the person who is pretending everything is all right. You feel the loneliness of someone surrounded by people but feeling empty. And what do you do with all this sensitivity? You transform it into strength. You transform it into support. You transform it into healing. How many times have you hugged someone and felt that that hug was exactly what the person needed at that moment? How many times have you stood silently beside someone who was suffering, and that silence was more powerful than 1,000 words? How many times have you offered your presence, simply your presence, and that was enough to change someone's day, week, maybe even life? That's the power of your second gift. You don't need to be a therapist, you don't need to be a doctor, you don't need to have studied healing techniques. You heal naturally, organically, simply by being who you are. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? You usually don't realize the magnitude of the impact you cause. You offer this gift with humility, naturally, without expecting recognition, without expecting applause. You just feel it's the right thing to do and you do it. But let me tell you something the universe sees. The universe records every time you use this gift to alleviate someone's suffering. And every act of silent healing you perform returns to you multiplied in blessings. So don't underestimate your sensitivity, my dear. Don't hide it thinking it's weakness. It's not weakness. It's your superpower. Dom 3, the power to see beyond the masks. We've arrived at the third hidden gift that only you, Taurus, possess, and this one is truly special. You have an extraordinary ability to see the truth behind appearances, to perceive who people really are beyond the masks they wear for the world. And look, on a planet where almost everyone is pretending to be what they're not, where people build personas to be accepted, where falsehood is often rewarded, this gift of yours is more than precious, it's essential. You can sense when someone is being authentic and when they're just playing a role. No matter how good the person's acting is, how convincing the facade they've built, you see through it. And do you know why? Because the universe gave you eyes that see not only with physical vision, but with the vision of the soul. You read energies, my dear. You feel vibrations. You pick up frequencies that most people don't even know exist. And this protects you from many traps, many disappointments, many falsehoods. How many times have you felt that tightness in your chest when you met someone everyone thought was wonderful, but you simply knew that something was wrong? And then with time, the truth always came out, confirming what you had already perceived from the first moment. That's your third gift in action. It's as if you have an internal detector of truth and lies, of sincerity and falsehood, of light and shadow. And this gift isn't just for protecting you. It also allows you to help other people. Because when you see beyond the masks, you can see the hidden potential in people. You see the light that they themselves cannot see in themselves. You perceive the qualities that are buried under layers and layers of insecurity, fear, and pain. And when you reflect that truth back to the person, when you show them what you are seeing, something magical happens. The person begins to awaken to who they really are. They begin to reconnect with their essence. They begin to remember their worth. And all this because of your gift of seeing beyond the masks. Now this gift also comes with a challenge. Because seeing the truth isn't always comfortable. Sometimes you see things you'd rather not see. Sometimes you perceive hidden intentions in people you wanted to believe were genuine. Sometimes you sense the falseness in environments where everyone is pretending everything is fine. And that can be heavy, it can be tiring, it can be lonely. Because you can't always speak what you're seeing. People aren't always ready to hear the truth. It's not always the right time to reveal what you perceive. So you keep it to yourself, you observe, you wait. And this wisdom of knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, that's also part of your gift. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Now let's continue with our video. Dom 4. The ability to create beauty from nothing. The fourth hidden gift that pulsates within you, Taurus, is absolutely divine. You have a special connection with beauty, with harmony, with aesthetics that goes far beyond what most people can comprehend. It's not just a matter of liking beautiful things, no. It's much deeper than that. You possess the sacred ability to create beauty where only emptiness existed before, to bring harmony to chaotic spaces, to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And this, my dear, is a gift that comes directly from the Creator. Look, you enter a messy, confusing, lifeless environment, and in a few hours you transform that space into something welcoming, harmonious, alive. How do you do this? Through your gift of perceiving what is missing, of feeling what needs to be adjusted, of knowing exactly where to place each thing so that everything flows, so that everything makes sense. You have an eye for detail that borders on the supernatural. You perceive nuances of color, texture, shape, and proportions that go completely unnoticed by other people. And you use this refined perception to create environments, to create experiences, to create moments of pure beauty that touch the soul of those present. But this gift is not limited to the physical world, to spaces, to objects. You also create beauty in relationships. You know how to make people feel special, how to create memorable moments, how to transform simple occasions into unforgettable celebrations. You put love into the details, care into the little things, attention to what most would ignore. And that's exactly what makes all the difference. How many times have you prepared something special for someone and seen the sparkle in their eyes? How many times have you created a moment so beautiful, so harmonious, that people felt they were experiencing something magical? This is not luck, my love. This is your fourth gift in action. You are a channel of beauty in this world. And look, this gift comes with a responsibility. Because on a planet where so much is ugly, where so much is neglected, where so much is thrown haphazardly, you have the mission of raising the standard. To show that life can be lived with more grace, with more beauty, with more harmony. And when you create something beautiful, when you transform a space, when you offer a harmonious experience, you are not just pleasing the senses. You are nourishing people's souls. You are reminding them that this world can be a beautiful place. You are awakening in them the desire to also create beauty around them. So honor this gift, my dear Taurus. Use it often. Don't keep it thinking it's frivolous, superficial, unimportant. It is important. Beauty heals. Harmony calms. Aesthetics elevates. And you were chosen to be a creator of beauty in this world. Dom 5. The silent force that moves mountains. Now let's talk about the fifth hidden gift that resides within you. And this one has to do with a force that makes no noise, that doesn't need to announce itself, that doesn't seek the spotlight, but that is capable of moving mountains. You possess an inner strength so deep, so rooted, so solid, that when you decide something is going to happen, the entire universe reorganizes itself to make it happen. And the most incredible thing is that this strength doesn't come from aggression, it doesn't come from imposition, it doesn't come from conflict. It comes from a much more powerful place. It comes from your unwavering connection with what you know to be true, with what you feel deep in your heart needs to be done. You don't shout, you don't make a scene, you don't need to convince anyone. You simply decide, and from that decision you begin to walk. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can divert you from your path when you are in this energy. Because your strength is not in speed, it's in consistency. It's not in haste, it's in persistence. It's not in winning everyone at once, it's in never giving up. And do you know what happens when you use this gift? Things that seemed impossible begin to become possible. Doors that were closed begin to open. Paths that didn't exist begin to emerge. Because the universe recognizes your determination. It recognizes the purity of your intention. It recognizes that you are not acting on a whim, out of vanity, out of ego. You are acting because you know deeply that it needs to happen. How many times have you faced situations that would bring down anyone else? How many times have you overcome challenges that would make others give up at the first obstacle? How many times have you been underestimated, ignored, belittled, but remained firm in your purpose? And in the end, when everyone thought you couldn't do it, there you were at the top of the mountain, having conquered exactly what you set out to conquer. That is your silent strength. It makes no noise, but it moves worlds. It doesn't boast, but it conquers empires. It doesn't need to prove anything to anyone, because it knows what it is capable of. And look, This gift also teaches you one of life's most valuable lessons. That true strength isn't in defeating others, it's in never letting yourself be defeated by circumstances. It's not in being the fastest, it's in being the most resilient. It's not in arriving first, it's in arriving with certainty, no matter how long it takes. And when you understand this, when you fully embrace this truth, you become unstoppable. Because while others are wasting energy trying to impress, you are using your energy to build. While others are distracted by empty competitions, you are focused on your mission. While others give up when things get tough, you pick up the pace and keep going. So never doubt this silent strength of yours, my dear. It's what brought you this far. And it's what will take you even further. Dom 6. The wisdom of the right time. The sixth hidden gift you possess is something few people on the planet have, and it has to do with a deep, almost mystical understanding of time. You know how to wait, my dear Taurus. And I'm not talking about waiting anxiously, desperately, or impatiently. I'm talking about a conscious waiting, an active waiting, a waiting that trusts in the divine process of life. You understand at a very deep level that there is a right time for everything. A time to plant, a time to water, a time to harvest. And you respect that time. You don't try to force flowers to bloom before their season. You don't try to rush processes that need maturation. You don't despair when things don't happen at the speed you would like. Because you simply know that when the right moment arrives, everything will fall into place perfectly. And this gift of trusting in divine timing is a rare wisdom. We live in a world where everyone wants everything yesterday, where haste is valued more than quality, where people prefer something quick and mediocre rather than waiting for something excellent. But not you. You are willing to wait. And while you wait, you don't stand still. You prepare. You strengthen yourself. You build your foundation. You improve yourself. You connect even more deeply with your purpose. And when the right time finally arrives, you are not only ready, you are prepared beyond what is necessary. You are mature. You are complete. You are at the exact point to receive what the universe has set aside for you. How many times have you seen people achieve things ahead of time, and then lose everything because they weren't prepared? How many times have you witnessed early successes that turned into devastating failures? How many times have you realized that waiting was the best decision you could have made? That is the power of your sixth gift. You don't let yourself be carried away by the rush of the world. You dance to the rhythm of the universe. You flow with the sacred time of creation. And because of that, when you achieve something, you achieve it with structure, with foundation, with permanence. These are not ephemeral achievements that come and go. These are lasting achievements that remain, that withstand the test of time, that transcend generations. Now this gift also demands trust. Because waiting in the dark, waiting without knowing exactly when things will happen, waiting while everyone around you seems to be moving forward, that can be difficult. It can shake your faith. It can make you doubt your path. But it is precisely in these moments that your gift is strengthened. It is in waiting that you build your faith. It is in the time of preparation that you develop your wisdom. Dom 7. Loyalty that weathers through storms. We've reached the seventh hidden gift, and this one is so beautiful, so pure, so sacred, that when you truly understand its magnitude, you'll be moved. You possess a rare capacity for loyalty, my dear Taurus. A loyalty that is unconditional, that doesn't depend on circumstances, that doesn't change with the wind. When you commit to someone, when you give your word, when you decide to stand by a person, a project, a cause, you are truly there. It doesn't matter if a storm arrives. It doesn't matter if things get difficult. It doesn't matter if the whole world turns its back on you. You remain. And this, in a world where people change relationships like they change clothes, where commitments are broken with the greatest ease, where loyalty has become almost extinct, this gift of yours shines like a light in the darkness. People feel they can trust you. They feel you won't abandon them when things get tough. They feel that if you said you'd be there, you'll be there. And that certainty, that security you offer through your unwavering loyalty, is a precious gift you give to the world. How many friendships have you sustained for years, for decades, while other people collect superficial acquaintances? How many relationships have you saved with your steadfast presence when everything seemed to be crumbling? How many people have told you that you were the only one who didn't give up on them when everyone else left? That's your seventh gift in action. You are faithful. You are loyal. You are constant. And the universe values that in a way you can't even imagine. Because every time you honor your loyalty, every time you stay when it would be easier to leave, Every time you uphold a commitment, even when no one is watching, you are building a cosmic bank account of blessings that will return to you multiplied. But look, this gift also needs wisdom, because not everyone deserves your loyalty. Not every situation deserves your presence. And you, with such a faithful heart, can sometimes end up staying in places, in relationships, in circumstances that no longer serve you, simply because you can't break a commitment. So the challenge here is to learn to direct this wonderful loyalty of yours towards the people, the projects, the causes that truly honor this gift you are offering. Being loyal doesn't mean being a doormat. Being consistent doesn't mean accepting anything. Being faithful doesn't mean ignoring when you are being disrespected. Your loyalty is sacred, and therefore it needs to be offered consciously, to those who will value it, who will honor it, who will reciprocate it. And when you do that, when you direct this seventh gift of yours with wisdom, it becomes one of the most transformative forces in your life. Dom 8, the spiritual Midas touch. The eighth hidden gift that pulsates within you has to do with prosperity, but not the prosperity most people understand. You have what I call the spiritual Midas touch. Everything you touch, everything you nurture, everything you put your energy and love into grows, flourishes, prospers. And this isn't external magic, my dear. This is a frequency you emit, a vibration you carry, an energy encoded in your very essence. You were made to make things grow. You were made to nurture. You were made to cultivate. You were made to transform seeds into leafy trees. And when you understand this, when you truly embrace this gift, prosperity begins to appear in every area of your life. Not just in money, although money will come too, but in health, in relationships, in opportunities, in connections, in ideas, in everything. Because you know how to care. You know how to nourish. You know how to give things what they need to thrive. You plant a business and it grows. You nurture a friendship and it deepens. You invest in a project and it expands. You dedicate energy to a dream and it materializes. Why? Because you have this incredible ability to nurture what you believe in. You don't give up at the first sign of difficulty. You don't abandon things when they take a long time to produce results. You keep watering, keep caring, keep believing. And life, the universe, the creator responds to your dedication by making everything grow. How many times have you taken something that was dying and brought it back to life? How many times have you transformed situations of scarcity into situations of abundance? How many times have you multiplied resources that seemed insufficient? That is your spiritual Midas touch. And look, this gift comes with an important truth. You prosper when you are aligned with what is true for you. When you try to cultivate things that are not yours, when you try to grow projects that do not resonate with your soul, when you invest energy in directions that are not your path, things don't flow. But when you're centered, when you're working on what truly matters to you, when you're dedicating your energy to what makes your heart sing, then everything prospers. Everything multiplies. Everything grows almost miraculously. So the secret to fully activating this eighth gift of yours is to make aligned choices. It's planting seeds that are true to you. It's cultivating dreams that are truly yours, not external impositions. And when you do that, when you use this spiritual Midas touch in the right areas, the prosperity you generate doesn't just benefit you. It overflows. It blesses everyone around you. Dom 9. Natural energy protection. The ninth hidden gift you carry is something that functions as an invisible shield, an energetic protection that guards you from things that could harm you. You have a natural ability to repel negative energies, to protect yourself from malicious people, to avoid situations that could cause you harm. And often you don't even realize that this gift is active. You simply feel that you shouldn't go to a certain place, that you shouldn't trust a certain person, that you shouldn't accept a certain proposal. And when you obey these signs, when you honor these inner warnings, you avoid traps, confusion, problems that could have turned into real nightmares. This gift is a blessing from the universe to keep you safe while you fulfill your mission in this world. Because look, you are too valuable, you are too important, you carry purposes too great to get lost in unnecessary dramas, in confusions that don't belong to you, in energies that only want to suck you dry, drain you, divert you from your path. So the divine gave you this protection, and it works in many ways. Sometimes it's that physical discomfort you feel when you're near someone with heavy energy. Sometimes it's that clear intuition that you need to leave a certain environment. Sometimes it's that coincidence that makes you cancel an appointment that, if you had gone, would have been disastrous. Sometimes it's simply your personal vibration being so strong, so high that low energies can't even get close to you. How many times have you looked back and thanked God for not going in that direction that seemed tempting at the time? How many times have you discovered later that you avoided great pain simply because you followed that hunch? How many times have you been protected in ways you didn't even know about? This is your 9th gift working behind the scenes of your life. Now, for this gift to function fully, you need to trust your inner signals. You need to honor your intuition. You need to respect when your body, your mind, your soul is telling you that something is not right. Because sometimes protection comes disguised as a strange feeling, a discomfort that seems to make no logical sense. And if you ignore this, if you over-rationalize, if you distrust your own perception, you may end up in situations that the universe was trying to spare you from. So listen, pay attention, trust, because your 9th gift is always active, always vigilant, always watching over you. Sun 10, the voice that calms inner storms. The 10th hidden gift that resides within you has to do with the power of your voice, your words, your communication. But it's not just about speaking beautifully. It's about something much deeper. You possess the ability to use words in a way that calms inner storms in people. When someone is in crisis, when someone is desperate, when someone is lost in the darkness of their own thoughts, your voice, your words have the power to bring light, to bring calm, to bring clarity. It's as if you know exactly what to say, exactly how to say it, exactly when to say it, to touch on that point that will make all the difference. And this isn't technique, my dear Taurus. This is a gift. This is channeling. This is the universe using you as an instrument to bring comfort, to bring hope, to bring wisdom to those who need it. How many times has someone sought you out completely lost, and after talking to you, left with a smile on their face? How many times have you said something simple, almost without thinking, and it completely changed someone's perspective? How many times have you been the verbal safe haven for people who were drowning in their own fears? That's your 10th gift in action. And look, this gift doesn't need shouting. It doesn't need elaborate speeches. It doesn't need complicated words. In fact, the strength of this gift lies precisely in its simplicity, its sincerity, the raw truth you offer. You don't beat around the bush. You don't go in circles. You get straight to the point, but with love, with care, with compassion. And people feel they can trust what you say because you speak from the heart, because you speak with pure intention, because you're not trying to impress anyone, you're genuinely trying to help. And this authenticity is what gives power to your words. It's what makes them penetrate deeply. It's what makes them touch the soul. Now, this gift also comes with a responsibility, because words have power. Words create realities. Words can heal or hurt. And you, having this powerful gift, need to be conscious of how you use it. You need to choose words that uplift, that build, that illuminate. You need to avoid using this power to criticize, to diminish, to hurt. Because when you use your words with wisdom, with love, with a higher purpose, you become a true healer through communication. You become a channel of peace in a world full of noise. Sun 11, the heart that holds eternal treasures. And we've arrived at the 11th and final hidden gift, my dear Taurus. And this one is perhaps the most precious of all. You have a heart that knows how to value what truly matters. In a world where people chase after empty things, superficial status, and fleeting pleasures, you can see what is eternal. You value the treasures that don't rust, that aren't eaten by moths, that aren't stolen by thieves. You understand that true value lies in genuine connections, in moments of presence, in memories built with love, in experiences shared with those who matter. You don't let yourself be deceived by false glitter. You don't fall into the trap of exchanging what is valuable for what is merely flashy. You know how to distinguish gold from painted tin. And this profound discernment of what truly has value is what allows you to build a truly rich life. Not necessarily rich in money, although money can come too, but rich in love, rich in meaning, rich in purpose, rich in true joy. You collect moments, not things. You invest in people, not impressions. You build legacies, not just assets. And when the end of your journey in this world arrives, when it's time to look back and evaluate what you've lived, you'll realize you used this 11th gift masterfully. Because you will have in your hands, in your heart, in your memory, treasures that are truly worthwhile. Eternal treasures. Treasures that you can take with you beyond this existence. How many times have you chosen to stay home with those you love, instead of going to that party full of empty people? How many times have you preferred to invest time in building something meaningful, instead of seeking instant gratification? How many times have you valued quality over quantity, depth over superficiality, the true over the apparent. This is your 11th gift guiding your choices, and it protects you from so much waste, from so much wasted time, from so much energy thrown away on things that don't nourish the soul. You know where to put your heart. You know where to invest your life. You know what deserves your love, your dedication, your presence. And because of that, you build an existence that has weight, that has substance, that has real meaning. So celebrate this 11th gift. Honor it. Use it every day. Because in an increasingly superficial world, you are a profound soul. And that depth is your greatest treasure. Look, we've reached the end of this video. And I want you, Taurus, to take a deep breath now and let everything you've heard sink deep into your heart. These 11 hidden gifts I've revealed are not fantasy. They're not invention. They are real. They are within you at this very moment, pulsating, vibrating, waiting for you to recognize them and use them fully. And look, you didn't receive these gifts by chance. The universe doesn't distribute gifts randomly. Each gift you carry was carefully chosen, perfectly tailored to the unique purpose you came to fulfill in this world. So don't underestimate your value. Don't diminish your importance. Don't pretend to be less than you are just to fit into small spaces. You were made for great things, for lasting constructions, to leave eternal marks. And the more you honor these gifts, the more you use them consciously and with love, the more you will realize that your entire life begins to flow differently. The right doors will open. The right people will appear. The right opportunities will arise. Because when you are aligned with who you truly are, when you are using the gifts that the divine has placed within you, the universe conspires in your favor. So my request to you today is, embrace who you are. Celebrate these 11 gifts. Use them to transform your life and the lives of those around you. And if this video touched your heart, if you felt that these words were spoken specifically for you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with other Tauruses you know. Leave a like below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And leave your birth date in the comments. I want to know how many blessed Tauruses are here with me today. And if the messages on this channel have touched your heart, consider becoming a member and supporting this work. Your contribution allows these messages to continue reaching those who need them. Thank you so much for being here. May all these gifts be awakened within you. May you shine with all the intensity that the universe has planned for your life. And always remember, you are not ordinary, you are extraordinary. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments.